This is Dr. Aubrey Wallace, and this is the EOE report for this week, November 20th through 27th, 2023. Thank you for watching these and for embodying your evolution with me. All right, last week we were in an alignment map where the sun was coming in and looming in and focusing in on the earth and bringing us into some feisty love and action sort of alignment, especially around our fifth chakra. So it was a week to align around your truths, and perhaps that as a collective group we're being aligned a little bit, especially over the Middle East there. This week we're moving back into a chakra 3 focus, which we were in 2 weeks ago. That was about shining your light and coming out and being yourself in the world. This time, I think that is there, but I feel like this one has a little bit of the other aspects of third chakra focus. This one feels a little bit more like when you're kind of in the dark and unsure or in transition. The third chakra can also feel kind of like it's a bringing of a sense of I'm okay, like a sense of like sometimes in the dark it's hard to know if where you're at and how you feel about yourself and if you're confident with where you are. And this time this map feels like it's a little bit more about it's gonna be okay or I'm okay. The map had this beautiful night blooming flower on it, and it was coming in from the top of the map, and then it was showering down kind of an unconditional love, all these rays of showering and sparkling star beings all over this map also. So I wanted to read one little quote from Hafiz from the Daniel Ladinsky version that seemed like I opened it up for the November 20th date of this book, and it also just made sense right after I had already drawn the flower. This poem says, it's called All the Hemispheres. Leave the familiar for a while. Let your senses and bodies stretch out like a welcomed season onto meadows and shores and hills. Open up to the roof. Make a new watermark on your excitement and love. Like a blooming night flower, bestow your vital fragrance of happiness and giving upon our intimate assembly. Change rooms in your mind for a day. All the hemispheres in existence lie beside an equator in your soul. Greet yourself in your 1,000 other forms as you mount the hidden tide and travel back home. All the hemispheres in heaven are sitting around a campfire chatting, while stitching themselves together into the great circle inside of you. So they had a blooming night flower on the map. The feeling here was that sometimes when things get a little challenging or can be a little overwhelming, that sometimes there are unexpected beautiful things that occur that you weren't thinking would be there. And this flower felt like one of them. A flowering here of delicious, which is the color, this peach color is the color of it being perfectly what it's right for you. It's on a stem of emerald green, so I think that community there and your values. And then the inside of the flower is the color of that feisty love and action we had on the map last week. So the center point is about loving yourself towards your potential in the right direction. And then this unconditional love stamen came out with demanding of the sacred on it and showering us with the fragrance of unconditional love. And then 4 different blue colored stars came out of the bottom of the flower there, which means that it's a kind of a setting a foundation for you to express who you are in the world. And then the whole thing was just surrounded by remembrance stars. So those are all stars of remembering what you came here to do and who you came here to be. And then we had showered with love in the colors. Showered is surrendered to grace. With is community, and love is unconditional love there again too. So I really think this map is a sweet map. Maybe this week might be a little bit of a strange or in-between feeling, but we have lots of kind of unexpected support and blooming into the week, bringing us some unconditional love and setting us on our foundation of how we want to express ourselves going forward. I hope you have the week that you have and that you make sure to check in and see if you feel okay. And if you don't, maybe hold steady and see if you can feel showered with love. We'll see you again next week.